Hey guys, welcome to YMCA 360. My name's Justin, and this is episode 2 in our Basketball 101 series. A perfect shot starts from the bottom. The first thing we want to talk about today is keeping your feet 10 toes to the rim. So what that means is that no matter where you are on the floor, whether you're standing here, if you're standing in the corner, if you're standing off to the side, you're always going to have 10 toes to the rim. What that does is help square up your shot. Now for me, naturally, I tend to put my feet a little bit left. That's okay if you want to go 10 or 15 degrees left or right, depending on what's comfortable for you. What you don't want is for your feet to be angled left too far or right too far. What's going to happen when you do that is when you bend and you come up, your shot is going to be pushing one way or the other. So it's important to make sure that 10 toes to the rim is where you start your shot from every single time, no matter where you are on the floor. So once you have 10 toes to the rim, the next thing you want to focus on is lowering your body, because you want to load your lower body. Loading your lower body is where all of the power is going to come from your shot. All of the great shooters, when you see them extend, that power doesn't come from their arms, it comes from their legs. So you want to make sure that by loading your lower body, you have your knees square with your toes, in line with your shoulders, not too far apart. You don't want to put them too far out or too far in. You want them lined up. You want your hips down, your lower backside down, so that when you explode up, you're going to get all of that power on your shot. The next part of this is to find your arch. What that means is taking the arch of your shoe and planting it on the ground. It's very important to find your arch. And what that means is that you're finding your center, you're finding your balance. You don't want to be grabbing the ball to take a shot with 1 foot too far right or 1 foot too far left. It's going to cause a lot of injuries. You're going to roll your ankle, and you're also going to be off balance, which is going to affect your shot in the long term. So you want to basically put your foot down, get square, put the foot flat with the ground, find your center of balance. You want to make sure your toes are 10 toes to the rim, always looking at the rim. You want to make sure that your lower body is lowered, and you want to make sure that it's loaded and ready to go. And again, that's with your knees set in line with your toes. One thing you don't want to do is put your knees too far forward. If you put your knees too far forward, it's going to throw off your balance and you're going to explode forward, which is going to affect your shot. You want to make sure that everything is square and in line. So 10 toes to the rim, I found my arch, I have my lower body loaded, and I'm ready to explode up for that jump shot. So a couple of drills that you can do at home to really practice this and to perfect this 10 toes to the rim and keeping your lower body loaded is this right here. You want to get in that position. You want to keep your feet straight, pointed towards your rim or towards your spot on the wall. You want to keep your knees bent, your backside lowered along with your hips, and you just want to jump up and shoot the ball in place. You want to do about 100 of these. The idea is to just perfect that motion of your legs exploding up forward, keeping your feet straight, and finding that arch so that you have your center of balance. So once you've worked on that form and on that drill, you can add a little bit of movement into it. So what you're going to do then is you're going to throw the ball up and move your body, but what you want to really focus on when you do that is making sure that your toes are still in line with the rim. It doesn't matter if I'm here or if I catch the ball here. I want to make sure my toes are always pointing at the rim. And I also want to make sure that my body, I'm catching the ball in a loaded position, ready to explode up. So what you can do is you can throw the ball to yourself, catch, ready to shoot. Go back to center, go the other way, catch, ready to shoot. You do that 50 to 100 times and work on what it feels like till it feels natural to you, till it feels natural to catch the ball ready to go right there. Once you do that, you can start catching it and adding into the shot, to the drill that we did earlier where you were just shooting in place. So you'll catch it, explode up, and shoot. So just as a recap on what we've learned today, we've learned to keep our toes 10 toes to the rim no matter where we're at on the court. We want to make sure that we load our lower body properly by keeping our knees square, not too far forward, not too far straight up, keeping our backside down and our hips square along with our knees and our feet and our shoulders, and we want to explode up. We worked on a couple drills today that show you how to explode up in a single motion. We've also worked on a couple ways where you could add motion to that by jumping in left or right. So go home, perfect this, and then we'll see you back here for next episode, finding your release point. Remember to make it a great day. After every YMCA video, we're going to have a trick shot challenge. Here's mine. Hashtag your trick shots on social media using hashtag YMCA Trick Shots.